Bigme is currently the only company dabbling in phones. There's really no other brand dabbling in phones at all. What is this one? This is the Hybreak Pro. 6.13-inch screen, 300 ppi, dual camera, 5 on the front, 20 on the back, dual SIM, fast charging, NFC, Android 14, Dimensity 1080 CPU, and 8 gigs plus 250 gigs storage. The 8 gigs of RAM means this is on par with the A9 Pro from Hisense. It also has a fingerprint unlock. This thing is the latest and greatest and the only phone you can buy that has e-ink on it. And when we say phone, we mean smartphone. We know there's the Light Phone 2, there's the Docomo phone. Those don't really count because they're not modern devices by any stretch of the imagination. Now here it is. This is the latest possible device by Bigme and the latest possible phone from any manufacturer with e-paper. This thing is all new. It is all new. And you know what though? It's blockier. It's very blocky and chunky. It's not very streamlined compared to the previous gen, but I kind of like it. It's not just the same thing all over again. Let's put that off to the side and explore the rest of the box. First, we have this nice case that does not seem to be Bigme anywhere on it, but is actually pretty nice with these elongated lengthwise lines that simulate kind of the chassis of an aluminum built device itself. We have a user guide, we have the CE certification stamps, we have our SIM card puller tool here with the SD card in the same tray. I'm assuming, I hope it's a 3-banger. We're going to test that in a second. And we have the USB-C. Is it C2C? It is not. Some manufacturers have adopted that, C2C, but not quite yet. Let's open this tray first because I'm crazy curious. Where is it? Oh, it's on the bottom. Look at that. So is this a triple doodle doozy here? Let's see. Oh, well, how is this dual SIM? Okay. It said it was dual SIM. Oh, it is dual SIM. Look at that. Cool. Okay, well, you have one side and the other side, and it doesn't look like it has an SD capabilities on board. You know what? Let's refer to the user manual real quick. No SD, unfortunately, but as we said at the top of the hour, it has 225-ish gigs once you're all ready to go out of the box. You have a bunch of sensors up top. We'll get that in the full review, but we have a button on the side. We have up and down. This is going to be doing different things depending on the app you're using, page turns on Kindle, etc. You have 2 buttons on the left. Wow, I don't even know what those are. You know what? User manual. Custom key. All right, we're gonna see what that is when we get into it. Let's just keep this open then, shall we? Infrared, microphone, 20 megapixels on the back with a flash package, power button, volume button, speaker, 5 megapixel on the front, light sensitivity, so that's light sensor, and an e-ink screen, of course, card slot, another microphone, 2 microphones on opposite sides, and a loudspeaker. It seems you have 2 mics, but only 1 speaker, so that's all right. Now, the thing about Bigme products as of late is the drop shadow. This is becoming quite the thing in the industry recently, honestly, is this drop shadow thing. Look how deep that is. It's almost like 1.5 millimeters, but it's a flush screen. But there's this top coat layer that actually prevents you getting your nail under there because it's not a sunken screen, but the screen is really far away from the top layer. But neither here nor there. Let's do a first time boot up on this and just see the overall operating system before we get into a full review in a separate video. It seems that this is kind of all new. Everything is laid out differently. It looks different. It's a wider and just more, as we said it, chunky hold in your hand. This thing is not light, but it's not heavy. I like that back smooth matte material. I don't even know what it's made out of. It could be a polymer, it could be glass. We didn't get the breakdown yet, which we will show you all in the review video. This whole thing is just completely refreshed. A lot of the times manufacturers use the same chassis as previous iterations, but this one is completely new. I actually really love it. I think this is going to be a very nice piece to have in our collection. Now, we must mention this is still in the prototype stage for the operating system and other aspects of this unit, so they are working on things. This may change. You'll have to possibly go back here, go to the settings, go down to the very bottom, and do an OTA, which is over-the-air update. However, for now, this is everything that comes in the box with the new Hybreak Pro by Bigme, the only manufacturer dabbling in e-ink smartphones currently. You might find some phones on eBay, you might find some phones here and there, but they won't be the level of specs that this thing is boasting.